key people that you can trust and make them block captains. Give them responsibilities to put up signs, make sure absentee ballots are getting to people, they're filling them out, sending them in. And that's becoming big. I don't know if you looked at the statistics on absentee ballots, but more and more people now are finding it easier just to fill it out and mail it and go to the polls. So that's why we need to be out early, and often to get Ron Paul's face in front of the people so that when they do get absentee ballot, they're ready to vote for him. And then also, to help distribute literature, do some phone banking. And the key is, tell your volunteers in advance what you'd like them to do. Come up with a plan, and just don't keep on piling stuff on them. Say, hey, what are you interested in doing? Some guy might just be interested in walking around distributing literature, so you make him the literature distributing guy. So, getting help is key. And then they talk about the precinct survey, and you can get a voter walking list of what they call from the county chairman or the state county board of elections or the secretary of state, and they call this as voter identification card. It's basically a 4x6 index card. This is Republican Party literature, and basically you just get the key information, their phone number, their occupation, what they're registered, any needs they might need on election day, just so you have some information on the voters in your precinct. And then they tell you, once you get your team assembled, you have like a training session on going door to door, and the script is very easy. Are you a registered independent or Democrat? They say Democrat, then you just say thank you for your time and you move on. You don't want to waste time. You want to find the Republican voters. You look for bumper stickers on their car. If there's a pro-life bumper sticker, Ron Paul's got all those Slim Jims out there. Make a note of what's, and deliver it the next time around to their house. So just always be, observant, so that you can maximize the vote for Ron Paul. Some of the tips for canvassers that the Republican Party notes is that visit homes between 9:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. or 1:30 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. and never visit a home when there's a big sporting event going on. That's another thing that people don't want to listen to you and then slam the door in your face. Conduct the interview at the door, not inside the house. This is key. Be brief and a good listener. You need to move quick if you're going to get through all these different people. Be prepared to answer questions, and anything that you don't know, don't make it up. Get back to them. Follow through with them. Don't give them false information. Never get into arguments or make derogatory remarks about Democratic candidates. Don't make statements you can't prove. So basically, it's just getting information about the voter, and then how to tailor your message to them, as you continue with the precinct organizing. Okay, so I kind of want to leave it open because we don't really fall into this Republican mold, so to speak. And as Ron Paul said, the revolution is basically what people want to do. What best in our communities? How do we, go after and attract the vote for Ron Paul? So I kind of want to, have an open discussion now, and what can we apply to this? What things can we apply? What do you like? What do you don't like? What can we do different? What do we need to begin? If we need some materials, canvassing materials. What is our strategy, and when do we start? So, that's pretty much the presentation I had. There's a lot of it about to get out the vote, but I don't think that's applicable right now. Maybe in the future we can do one on how to set up a phone banking and things. So that's all I had, and I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are going forward.